Yeah, an idea for scientists or anyone who wants to fucking fund me, mate, for an experiment for dark matter. You know what I mean? It's only one way I can think of. Is like a four, like a big square, big. I don't know like how far apart, but 3 story high magnetic field going obviously all around. It's just I don't know, like four corners, like on all in that square is a big massive magnetic field, proper magnetic, 3 story high, power, yeah. And someone who's spiritually gifted, who sees orbs, sees things and hears things, maybe, maybe in the middle of that, someone like me or someone who hallucinates or hears voices. Maybe out of that whole magnetic field, you might just detect. So I don't know. I'm just, you know what I mean? I've got, as I said, dark matter is the spiritual realm. When we die, people hear voices and it's thing. You get phantom touch, you get goosebumps, I see things. Well, they call it hallucination, but I see things, I see different colours. So I think that's dark matter where we go, and people like paranoid schizophrenics who hallucinate audio and visually, and spirit and spiritual who meditate, and maybe that in the middle of that magnetic field, you know what I mean, proper 3 story high. I'm not talking a little bit in a universe. I'm talking a huge one. Maybe because the brain's quantum, and maybe you might detect something in reacting to normal matter, the dark matter reacting to the electricity in people like us brains. I don't know. Well, dark energy obviously is God, because you zoom out the cosmos and it's a brain. He shows his hand, and there, well, no, I don't know if he shows you his cock next to you. I don't know what's up higher up people. Like, that should be in textbooks, time is illusion. When you do your own experiment as a scientist, sit with no technology, not even a battery for a clock, and you don't know the time. It's an illusion. Example, I went to put food in. I've gone down. I thought, well, roughly 20 minutes. I haven't put it in, and it was 20 minutes because I asked my nana, and it was 25. I forgot to put it in. It felt like an hour waiting because I was hungry. But when I turned the oven on finally and went back upstairs to wait again, with no time and no technology, it was like 5 minutes. Time is an illusion. So dark matter, the only way I can think of actually experimenting it is like a 3 story high magnetic field on we need 4 of them, and like the whole square inside with a big massive magnetic field, and someone like me, and then obviously you somehow monitor my brain, and you might see some, I don't know, you might see some extra, well, when I'm being a paranoid schizophrenic, hallucinating or voices and whatever. Yeah, I need help with that. I know dark matter's spiritual. Oh yeah, and another thing, the third population stars were fucking huge. Your brain couldn't even imagine it. Yeah, and when they supernovaed, yeah, that's made the centre of a black hole in every galaxy where that was. And when it supernovaed, it irritated all that gas with the big sides of the supernova. It irritated all the gas, and that's why stars started forming after. They needed that. That's the third population stars. You'll never see them because they was in the centre of big fucking cloud, and they were huge, huge, huge. Your brain couldn't, and that's why when the supernova, you got a fucking big, massive fucking black hole from the supernova of the population 3, and when it supernovaed, it irritated all the hydrogen, and that's when stars started forming. So you won't see population 3 stars, never. But if you put your fucking brain to it, you know, HUD, PhD, that's every hydrogen was irritated from that big, massive population 3rd star, and that's created the supernova. And the quasars back in the time was, some of them were that huge, it would take him forever to eat them after the supernova. That's a clue, the quasar, of it was still feeding on some what were in the centre. So yeah, dark matter, that's one way I can do it, is a electrical magnetic, well, fucking, you know what I mean, in massive one, in a square, someone like me in the centre, and monitor the brain. I don't know how you can do it. Well, you know how to fucking catch neutrinos and shit like that, so yeah. Population 3 stars were in fucking huge, exploded, irritated all the hydrogen, made new stars, and it formed the black hole, and there was, the quasars were still feeding, couldn't swallow all the gas around it. It was feeding off all the supernova, obviously, and it was just taking forever, and it was spewing it out. Right, just a quick one.